Perfect. Hello and welcome back to my comfy, cozy little home. I haven't made a video in a few days, and within the last few days, there's been some social commentary going around, and you know, judging by the title of this video, the video is not even out yet, but I already got the title made. Clickbait, let's go. I don't what was that, but I don't often get to educate myself on social commentary because I find it to be super depressing. And I also don't go on TikTok, which I find is where is my glasses. Can you see that too? My glasses are fogging. I just got out of the shower, but I often don't get to dive into social commentary because I don't care, and most of it comes from TikTok, and I don't spend a lot of time on there at all ever. If I do, I'm reading about Canadian politics, but that's a topic I'm never ever going to get into on this channel. So with that said, I found a Reddit thread. Is out there. Reddit threads, probably, I don't know. And I'm just gonna read it. And I know very little about this whole thing that's going on right now. Man versus bear. I don't. Wasn't that a TV show? I think that was like a TV show before. Now I think about it. Was it Man versus? I don't know. Um, anyways, I'm gonna read about it, and hopefully what I'm reading is accurate information. Like I said, I know I could probably like give a very vague description of it. So I don't want to do that without reading a Reddit forum first, because now it's a forum anyways. But yeah, like that's just it's I think I'm gonna get the most accurate information from Reddit, and hopefully I'll be able to appease everybody, because that's how the internet works. You can appease everybody on the internet. Anyways, let's let's uh let's go. All right, hello. I'm in the middle of your screen now. Mal HD deer in the middle. I was gonna quote. I've never watched the show, so I'm actually not gonna say it. Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like Oishio42 is right, or correct. I haven't actually read anything, but I'm assuming they're probably going to give a little bit of context here. I read like the first little bit, so I can only assume, right? Okay, so change my view. The correct answer. Okay, so it starts. This is the hypothetical question. Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear? And of course, many are flabbergasted by these women choosing the bear, and there's a bit of a trend of women on TikTok defending this choice. The comments are filled with women agreeing and men insisting women are wrong/lying about their choice. I am making a few assumptions here. The question is not which would you rather be attacked by, just which one would you have to share the space with. Stuck, in quotation marks, doesn't necessarily mean a super intense survivalist plot, just that you cannot immediately leave. Maybe someone just dropped you off for your backcountry camping trip. There aren't other people around, so it's not a friend country camping site or a popular hiking trail. It's just a random man, not someone you know, and not an identifiable source of help. In parentheses, like a park ranger or the guy driving the tow truck. I really hope brackets are parentheses. I'm pretty sure they are, but I just want to shoot that out there now. And then the next little piece of text is, I don't see how man could ever be the correct choice for a woman. Here are the factors I'm considering. Likelihood to attack. A bear in its natural habitat. Bears don't hunt humans. They try to avoid us, so you will most likely not even see the bear, let alone be attacked by it. Even though a minority of men are predatory, it's still magnitudes higher than the percentage of bears, because almost no bears are. I also think men would like to attack women are more likely to do it if they can get away with it, which would be true in this environment. Nature of the attack. Although bear attacks are very rare, they are still really predictable. Almost all, including the fatal ones, are defensive attacks from bears that were surprised, defending their cubs, or defending a food source. It's a one hit then get away type of deal. The lethal ones are usually grizzlies, just because their one hit is so powerful. We can safely assume that if a man is willing to attack you in the woods, he's motivated by something a lot more nefarious. Likelihood to survive the attack. Bear attacks are actually survivable. In 2022, there were 26 in Canada, and only 4 resulted in death. That's an 85% chance of survival, even in the rare event that you are attacked. Even if you consider the most likely result, nothing bad happened, it still makes more sense to pick the bear. For the bear, you probably do not even see the bear, but if you do, you were probably really excited for a couple minutes viewing it from a distance. The bear doesn't approach you, and you do not see it again. You look back on it as the highlight of your trip. For the man, you probably will see him because if you're in the woods, it's probably some backcountry camping spot you'll both be at. And then congrats, you're now his entertainment for the evening. And since she doesn't know him, she doesn't know his intentions are pure, and she'll get anxious about that the whole time. I don't know about you all, but when I go camping, it's not for company. I'd rather get a cool picture of a bear than deal with someone intruding on my space. So what am I missing? What possible reason could there be to pick the man over the bear? If any women pick the man, why? There's like a lot of layers to it. It's not just a bear will maul you to death and then, a man, you might be able to fight off a man or something like that. Like there's definitely a lot of layers to this, and I think this person explained it pretty well. But I think, when you're on TikTok culture, meme culture, or whatever, you're likely to, you know, people aren't likely to think as hard about this type of stuff. Some people probably. I mean, look at me. I'm here reading about it. But you definitely like the reason why you're gonna get people, either shitting on this or being for it or whatever. It's because there's a lot of layers to something like this. Like people will either jump on the opportunity to shit on something, or they'll jump on the opportunity to defend something or promote it, or however you may look at it and say like, oh well, just because other people are doing it. Like it's but I do get it, and I think even though it's there's a lot of context that needs to be put into this when thinking about it. If you want to actually like get the point across, and you're not going to do that on the internet, talking to random strangers. People don't care. People are pretty much already set up in their own views. So no matter, unless it's like something like very like clear cut, you can like tell just by looking at it like what the point is. Then I think this type of thing isn't going to be handled well. So with that said, I'm actually going to read some comments here. Okay, so this is the top voted comment. It reads, you are viewing this question in the negative. Okay. But what about the positives? How does a bear help you if you are lost in the woods? A man, or any human, can help you survive. You can collaborate to build a shelter, to gather food, divide the survival tasks, have a watch/sleep rotation to stand on guard for rescue/dangers, etc. Yeah, the bear won't attack you. It's not going to help you survive either. Even if it isn't a survival situation, it's a straightforward safety situation. If you trip and fall and injure yourself while on a normal hiking trip, is the bear going to provide aid or find help? Even if it is less drastic and you are simply tired or something, the person can carry your pack, and that can be enough to avoid an emergency. Common hiking advice is to not go hiking alone. In short, ignore the bear entirely in this situation. The question boils down to, is it better to go hiking alone or with others? Hiking with others is a safer option. That's pretty much universally accepted. Wow, this video was like really like heavy political. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this one for sure. I think when it comes down to stuff like this, I think it's important to just be mindful of what message they're trying to send, as opposed to what is like really in the text. I think it's less important. You know what I mean? But I mean, we're all chronically online nowadays. You can't please everybody. My God, look at my hair. I should have combed it. Anyways, you can't please everybody. So, just kind of gotta take it by ear and see where things go. I wish everybody the best of luck in their endeavors in this online battle that will be forthcoming, that is currently happening, that we have no control over. Just chill. If someone wants to believe something, let them believe something. If someone has an opinion on something, depending on what it is, maybe just let them have the opinion. If it doesn't harm you in any way, then just kind of like, you know what? Okay, sure. I totally get it. Fine. All good, even if you don't inherently agree with it. People deserve to have opinions on things. Unless it's like directly harming people, then no, you don't. Just be nice is my point, okay? I'm saying it in too many words. Just be nice. Okay, bye.